couldn't be a better start for Walker.
Smith, Anderson, Vanderwall, Hien, and Bowser, the 5 for Bob Ritchie. The lob to Cooper Bowser. That's how they started the win. $37 all as we approach halftime. Smith in a Bermuda triangle of defenders for a moment. Hien inside to Vanderwall with a throw. 12 straight games now for P.J. Smith Jr. in double figures. As Bowser inside off the window and in. On the offensive side, but he's also the team's leading shot blocker.
Yeah, so the Red Sea opens up when he is out of the game.
What a shot by Nick Anderson. For a moment was maintained by Charles Johnston, but now controlled by the Paladins. Bob Ritchie agreed with the sentiment that this league is much stronger than it's given credit for. Just look at this game, a matchup between two 24-win teams. Johnston for 3.
But yeah, Buckyball's pretty unique. They want to play fast. They want to shoot threes. There's a lot of analytics involved in their game.
And Bob Ritchie's got analytics at Furman. These are two very numbers-oriented programs.
And rightfully so. That's the way the game is going. And that's why these two come in with 22 and 23 wins respectively.
Garrett, Hien, backdoor, Smith, 2-0.
Sure, there was enough to make the call right there. It looked like it in real time. Another outstanding crew here tonight.
Smith guarded by Lucas Walls. Hien, DHO, the dribble, a handoff, and a deep one from Anderson.
Ball early, and here comes Smith for Furman.
Yeah, I think Justin Bailey got in between passing it away and shooting it and was coming down with the ball, which would have been a travel.
Smith for 3. It's good, and Furman takes a quick 7-0.
Experienced coaches understand that, you know, a lot of times seniors know what they can and can't do with 2 fouls.
Vanderwall out top. He's sort of their glue guy. When he gets happy, that usually means good things for Furman. Anderson left open, buries a 3. You can't chase him down. Bailey has 9.
Dwight Perry encouraging the fans in here to make some noise. Bowser decked Lorenz.
Backdoor pass. Anderson off a great feed from Garrett Hien.
All up and created the turnover, which Anderson was able to convert.
Quick trigger 3 from the corner. That was off the mark by Moore. Furman a chance to push it to double digits. Smith stops, thinks about it, and now the Paladins will set up this half-court offense. 3 on the way, yes.
Clock, and to your point, that they're 27 feet shots. They want to be able to work the ball around, try to get it inside, get some points in the paint.
House trying to stay hot, and he does.
In this game, it's going to be very difficult to come back. That's why you need to focus on just running your offense the way you run your offense and try to find some success that way.
Smith, count it, and a chance for
not being able to go up strong there and get the block for Adams. But I think Tyrese Huey also with the hurt hand wasn't able to go up there as strong as he wanted to be able to finish.
Nice finish by Vanderwall.
Wearing their home white jerseys and will be going from your right to left at home. The Keydets in the red and yellow will be going from your left to right. And Tyrese Huey wins the tip-off on senior day for the Furman Paladins. Bob Ritchie's group will look to strike first here at Bonsecourt. Garrett Hien, the back cut to Huey, and beautiful action to start.
What has really set the tone for Furman defensively is great ball pressure. They're doing a great job putting heat on the ball.
This is a motivated and hungry Furman group coming off a signature win on the road in Birmingham. Looking to maintain that momentum down the stretch. Beautiful pass from Hien to Bowser, who wanted the Brunson, a 31% three-point shooter in league play. Not a bad shot by any means. Atwell tried his luck the other way. No good. Rebound to Johnson. Furman will slow things down. Look to set up and get a quality look here in the half court with 3 to play in the first half. Anderson, left wing Trey. Money! 26-24.
Emery, 5 to shoot. Corner 3 up on the way. Short ball rebound taken down by Hien. Both teams cooling off a bit. Anderson up to Hien in the lane. Over wide open. House for 3. Yes. And Tom House.
Bernard Pilot made 5 threes against VMI on Saturday. Got off to a slow start. He's the kind of guy who's going to continue to shoot the basketball and find a rhythm in the second half.
7-0 run. Nice find to Vanderwall off the glass and in, and it'll be a chance for a
team to up a dozen.
Well, look, he understands the importance of this game right now. They've lost 2 in a row. They can't fall any further behind in the standings of the Southern Conference. They've got to try to protect home court.
7-0 run to begin half number 2 for ETSU.
And who's that guy now in purple that can step up and make that pass?
The job Peterson is doing on Anderson is unbelievable. Vanderwall. Jones the offensive rebound. Scoots it out, open look, and that one missed by Holloway. Jones crashed into a Garrett Hien screen. If Furman wins, it will be win number 100 for Garrett Hien in the purple and white. Hien backdoor for P.J. Smith.
Ben Vanderwall makes a lot of winning plays that don't always show up in the stat sheet.
Samford, one of the best offensive teams in the country, limited to 25 in the first half. Cooper Bowser. Nice job breaking the press. Guys we featured early on, it has been ugly.
It has for them, but I'll tell you what, they're going to play a part in who wins and who loses here over the next 10.5 minutes.
Bowser all alone.
For Furman and Samford at the offensive end.
Deep 2 for Ford. They get the stop. Where do you want to go on offense?
You want the ball in Smith's hands, allow him to make some decisions. I would play through Bowser as good as he's been. Interestingly, Nick Anderson has been quiet here in the second half.
Had that huge first half, 17 points, only 3 since intermission. Hien inside, Bowser seals and scores.
Sam Bryant ends up with the basketball cut off. Oh, good play, Vanderwall. He is all over the floor. Bowser. Hien to Anderson. He was open, drew the foul, and made the basket. Chip Johnson.
Really, for the first month and a half, 2-possession game. And now that they're kind of all back together, you can see it's a talented team. They're better than their 11-7 overall mark. In the front court, Smith to force the 3, and he got it! Wow! And Bob Ritchie will use his...
Anderson, quick jumper off the mark, gets his own rebound and tapped it out to Hien. Good effort by Anderson. Sometimes, JD, the shooter knows if it's off first, and Anderson a half step quicker.
Yeah, just able to get his hand on it, tip it out.
Now Hien looking to go to work. Back out to Bronson, 3 for the lead. Yes. Trying to stay in front of him. 5 to shoot. Step back, jumper on the way. No. Rebound battled for, loose, and Smith picks it up. Good defense by the Paladins.
Good job by Nick Anderson, keeping that basketball alive. Furman comes up with the rebound.
Credit Vanderwall for that defense. Smith, now a mismatch over to Bronson, and now get it back. Hien trying to find cutting Bronson off the lane, last it in. One
better when you're playing with energy on defense, it fuels your offense. But credit Furman right here in the second half. ETSU only shooting 29%, 5 made field goals, and a couple of those have came off of steals and turnovers that led to layups.
Furman with the ball and this 1-point advantage. It's been nip and tuck all night. Smith in the corner, open 3 on the way, knocks it down.
Keeps it alive on the offensive glass. It was his offensive rebound at Mercer last week that led to the game-winning 3. There he's able to find John Buggs on the perimeter.
Buggs now 3 of 5 from downtown. Bronson, tough turnaround over contact. Furman 14 of 16, tied up at 60. Approaching crunch time. Ball sent over to Anderson in the corner. Quick trigger three. Big shot. Nicky.
Nothing advantage. Bon Secours starting lineup for the Furman Paladins, seeking win number 15. Smith and Anderson have been a good scoring combo. Vanderwall and Hien among their holdovers with Bowser. Scramble for the ball. Smith. Big first.
Make one more. Bailey knocks down the open three.
Back up by 22. They've led by as many as 25. Johnston about where he made the three-pointer on the other end to close out the...
Well, his initial drive cut off, so he had a counter, a reverse pivot, and he rose up. He does have some leaping ability. He seems to hang in the air.
5 of the Bulldogs' 8 points belong to Brody Fox. Anderson. This is Hien, one-on-one against Camaso. Kicks it out. P.J. Smith Jr.
That was a really quick and aggressive take by Adams. Ended up with a good look. Just couldn't finish it with the left.
That was the 5th rebounds of the night for Bowser. He's got 6 and 5. P.J. Smith. Smith has been quiet. Not anymore.
She answers the Furman run with a couple buckets to push the lead back out to 16. Smith fires a three and banked it in.
Wow. Him and Hien exchanged a smile as they've been doing battle the last couple of times up and down the floor.
Hien will try to find a cutter, can't do so. So Bowser being guarded by Kell. Back to Hien.
Yeah, good idea by Mason Smith, the freshman. They'll get the up and under there, and a good finish down low.
A lot of purple in the building today, traveling well for this Furman group that haven't been playing up this far north in a long time. We'll have more on that in a little bit as Smith comes out from the outside, knocks another one down.
One out. Now Anderson to Vanderbilt. That's one. Didn't fall. Inside Bowser. They work to that. Short. Anderson. Down in the corner.
Scoring is Drayton Jones. We talked about his 34 points in their last game of victory over Charleston Southern, a big victory.
Yeah, and this is what South Carolina State does extremely well. They get inside the paint, and what do we talk about?
Haven't been able to score. Now they work it at the Hien, can't handle it. Saved it. Bronson three, good. So it's a tries to make something happen. McCarty inside, no. Furman can tie this game with a three. They work it ahead on the break. Bowser throws it down.
Looks like here's the Tigers.
1-3-1.
We saw this once in the first half, late in the shot clock situation. Smith for three on the way.
And no block out there. That's not acceptable for the Furman team. You gotta block out.
18-2 run for the Tigers since Furman scored the first of the second half to make the lead 11.
There's a double.
Ball out to Anderson, shot on the way. Big shot by Nick Anderson.
See you. 3 and 5 on the year. That shot missed by Munoz and a one and done for the Eagles. Tough start, but they played some opponents very close. TCU out in Fort Worth, and then Drake, who is really looking like a good ball club. That went right down to the wire for the Eagles. That was all before they reeled off this 3 out of 4. What a night. It's that patented fadeaway. Very Olajuwon-esque, Jay Webb.
Ooh, Olajuwon. I love it. He does that shake and bake and then step back.
It's a 5-point lead for FGCU. Furman answering right.
Get out to the bigger guy.
Furman leading it by 1. They get it back. Smith. Oh, what a give and go.
A couple of those against Duke, but obviously that's still not his game.
Makes you think that KJ thought he's feeling pretty confident offensively here, though.
Is that a heat check for KJ?
I think that's for KJ, that's a heat check.
I think you're right.
From just beyond the free throw line.
You're exactly right.
Shot clock gets down to 6, so Johnson launches and hits another. That's number 1, right? Yep, he said, yeah. And now I play in South Carolina, that's 2. State of Kansas is number 3.
Got it. He's a good-looking athlete. 7'5" wingspan. He's light on his feet.
About the first portion of the second half. Hien. Bronson's 3 is up and good. Boy. Well,
I don't even think that hit the backboard.
I don't even think it hit the net. Malik Arrington gets it to go. Good pass and a good shot. Anderson, he knocks down a 3. So a couple of into a wall, so he had to kick it back out. Nice drive with the left. That was deflected. Bowser picks up his 14th block of the year. Hien a kick. 3. Yes, Smith warm. PJ Smith. You know, the head coaches, and you know this, the head coaches obviously get all the attention and conversation, but it's the assistant coaches who run the practices, communicate often with the player, and a good take there by
pair of threes. We told you, Callie, who's averaging 17 and 8, but he always is making the right pass, averaging close to 3 assists per game this year. Great find.
Hien backing down. Nice look inside. Bowser. He's it up. Johnson, the turnaround. Furman off to the races. They are getting down the court quick. Bowser using his dribble. Couple of big men in the paint and take off in the slate.
It's just been that kind of day for Charleston Southern. Even when the miss on the other end, how many times have we seen Furman force a shot? Everything is off a set. Everything is one dribble, jump, or catch and shoot. For Charleston Southern, it's just felt forced all afternoon.
Pull up from Anderson.
To me, is what Jalen Gibson's been able to bring to the table. A graduate transfer who's played a lot of basketball at UNCG, and as we brag on big number 8, just keep bragging.
Tulane, they will use the pick and roll quite a bit to try to get in their offense.
Brumbaugh a little bit short on the floater, rebounded by Vanderwall, and the Paladins are looking to push in transition. He shot the 3 ball well so far this year. Nice kick to the corner. Anderson, bingo!
Hey, and do not sleep on mid-major basketball.
No, don't. Please do not.
Do not do it. I know the high majors get a lot of attention, but mid-major basketball is fantastic basketball, and we're seeing that tonight. Maybe it's not the offensive explosion we saw last year in this matchup, but we can see Nick Anderson. We've seen superior defense right now, a lot of physical play And it's early in the season, too. Remember that. And typically, it's the offense that lags behind. I know we talk about that in football sometimes more than basketball, but it is also true here in basketball.
Almost a steal by Bell, but Anderson got it back. Here's Hien. Lobs it inside. Johnston. Goaltending called on Jacksonville. McRae getting creative, going down the lane. Floats up the shot and crawls off. Rebound by Tom House for Furman. Here's House. Catch and shoot three and puts it in. Tom House is seven with Munson. Munson against Johnston. Fade away. Comes up short. And the rebound by Furman. In the corner, House. He thought about a catch and shoot three. Elected not to take it. Furman. Vanderwall inside. He lays it in. Beautiful.
So much more as a shooter.
Hien again. That one too strong. Another long rebound. Vanderwall was able to keep it alive. And Furman gets 20 seconds back on the shot clock. Seven to shoot. Hien drives, lost it, got it back. Anderson gonna have to force it, and he knocks down. Peebles got a good screen from Pierre. Up and under, that one won't go. He's so crafty in the lane.
Little Luka-ish.
Anderson, catch and shoot, bang.
Good job again, defensive rebounding by Furman. It's largely been one and done for the Bruins.
The Dens have a decisive advantage on the glass so far. They're +7 on the boards. Final 80 seconds of the first half. Bronson for three. That one rattles. Ooh, good look into the corner for Vanderwall. His three won't go, but an offensive rebound for Bowser. And now Smith got a good.
Boy, Belmont got what it wanted here on the block on House, just couldn't finish.
Smith.
Yeah, a lot of contact through a retreating Johnston. Boy,
Smith.
moving screen.
Johnson just took out Witt. House. Great look from outside, and he splashed.